Good evening and live from Wauwatosa West High School on W7 with Ron Gavinsky, Ed Swab on camera. I'm Ed Rowie. We've got a Greater Metro Conference matchup featuring a angry, fired-up Dasher squad from DSHA traveling on the road to Tosa West. Coach G, you got a chance to watch that BCDS game, and that was very un-DS-like, and I got a chance to talk to Coach Hendricks. I fully expect if we had a Troy Berglund line, it would be big.
It was big. In that game, I couldn't believe watching the BC game. They beat DSHA in the transition game, which surprised me. And it reminded me of a team with, for a game as big as that was, there wasn't a ton of energy. But it was a good game. I mean, CJ and what is the junior,
Caraggio, Ellie Caraggio.
They both had great games. Played with a ton of energy.
And that's a BC team that everybody said was going to be down.
Right.
And that has not been the case. They had a 16-point lead that they lost at Germantown. They really dominated the other night against DS. And for this, they're going to be down. People forget that Ellie Caraggio got big varsity minutes last year. And the difference for that team is the CJ Romero jump that she's taken. She is a leader. She's Hey, we got a rebound. I think they just wanted to come over and say hi.
Hi, Cap.
She is a true leader on the floor, and she's playing with confidence that you can't measure, but you see.
Correct. I agree with that, Coach. The big thing that I see with Brooke Centro and CJ is it's hard for them to be pressed when she's in the game. She pretty well can handle most presses, and she's not the first girl to get the ball. She's like they pass in and then try to catch her on the diagonal runs, and then they're off to the races. And her left hand has improved a ton this year.
On the other side, the host here, Tosa West. This is a team that's a senior-laden team that, when you watch Coach Katz's team, they play great defense. They box out better than anybody you will see when you watch high school basketball. I'll stick my claim to that. I really believe they are the best at it. They are just phenomenal at boxing out. You never know if it'll continue, but that's been my viewpoint from watching them. But a team that struggles to score the basket. And if they can stick around defensively and find a way to score, get somebody hot, they have a chance to stick around. Maybe steal it late, but again, this is a fired-up Dasher squad.
Well, correct. And the big question is, can Tosa West guards handle the pressure they're going to see?
Which is the problem anytime you play a DS team, a Germantown team, but especially tonight with DS coming off that loss. And the backcourt for Tosa West, it's relatively young. They do have the freshman point guard, number 4, Anna Maria Luna. She does start, but as you see in most freshmen, the strength being a big issue, you see it. She's a very talented player. You've seen the flashes, but when you play teams like this, like DS, with the veteran squad that they are, they're coming at you, and they're relentless. You can get by one. There's 1, 2, 3 more sometimes.
Agreed.
We're just about set for the anthem and the lineups. So we'll let the PA announcer, Keegan Schrems, take over in a matter of seconds.
Awesome.
You're watching W7 live at Tosa West High School.
Casey, you don't have to do the camera.
Wear your mask over your nose. Wash and sanitize your hands. Sit in the designated areas. Obey
there you have it. Little surprise maybe for Tosa West, starting a second freshman in the backcourt, Molly Frost. She's an athletic kid, that much I can tell you. Maybe going with the guard, getting more guards, anticipating the pressure.
That would be my assumption. Gives them a little more chance to handle the pressure.
And we are underway. We'll get the scoreboard up. Switch our angles, and we are set from Wauwatosa West. 3 right away, on the way, rolls off.
LD with the foul.
Lauren DeStephanis with the foul. Gave a little shove to Molly Frost. Maybe she shoved her, maybe not. I mean, maybe she just went flying.
No, she did. That's what I was laughing about. That was
Frost
a
up the right side. Yeah, right.
That was a rugby. In her.
Luna, drive, kick, skip pass, top of the key. Tagliavia rolls off. McCabe battle, coming away with the number 25, Emily Capper. Jarecki, top of the key. Well, you can't get into your pressure unless you score, or it's a dead ball. So 3 on the way, no good. Right away, Katie McCabe, 41 seconds. Who had the over-under? McCabe on the floor.
I don't know.
Rebound,
Coach.
turnover.
Good idea, not well executed.
And a turnover, giving it right back to Tosa West. Curious, Gary is in Grafton for Laconia at Grafton. Nah, that can't be it. That's yesterday's stuff. I thought he was in
Mishigat
tonight in
Hortville.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's what I thought too. Near turnover, stays here.
That's just my educated guess.
That's
Coach.
a pretty good one. He posted it today. We should know better. Get that corner, Ed. Come on, keep turning left.
Well, I'm just glad to see the boss is working.
Yep. Many of you saw on all the social media channels, he did hit a deer coming back the other night. Guard took a beating, but he didn't. McCabe with another rebound. Frost, no good. McCabe just relentless, ripping everything out of the air. Look inside, Frost out of bounds. Yes, Gary is okay. The deer probably a little sore. When you got dual airbags going off, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that deer might not have made it.
When I was a kid, my dad, we went up deer hunting all the time. He had a 63 Chevy
Another
Impala.
turnover. Carry on,
He got hit.
Mr. Rogers,
He
in
got
your stories.
You're right. He got hit 3 times in the same 10 days. You know, and those deers are not fun when they hit the car.
There's the pressure, late rotation, but
Good hands.
ball batted back. Frost didn't seem wavered by, but then a lazy pass, steal go the other way. Jarecki pass, high off the glass, rattles around and down.
Jarecki with 2.
Luna up the right side, first 2 points of the night. And you can't run with DS. You got to find a way to maintain your composure and do your best to break the pressure just with the pass.
You have to hold your composure. You hit it.
2-0 underway. Just underway, I should say, at Tosa West. Hello, Graceland Rose. 3, deep 3 on the way, and good! Tagliavia. She does lead the team, 9.4 points per game in scoring. And she'll let the threes fly.
So
She's not shy. Floater in the lane, no good. Runyon rebound. I'm sorry, Taylor's averaging 10.7. Updated stats today.
he must have did it in the afternoon.
I think you're right, because this morning when I looked at it, she was 9-4.
Right.
Runyon 3, short. Capper rebounds. Pushes, nobody stops ball. She takes it to the hoop, no good. Ball batted out of bounds.
Ooh.
Looked like it was off McCabe, but they're going to give it to West. 3-2 early on. 15-13 remaining. I got my niece watching, so.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, I know
Get her on basketball early.
There you go. How old is she, Coach?
2.
Oh, there you go. Got her working on her shot.
It's not my job.
Well,
That's Adam's job,
oh, okay.
not Sarah's. Definitely would be Adam's. I should hear about that this weekend. Oh, and Merry Christmas. Turnover.
On the break, nice pass.
Oh, let her a little too much. A little sloppy start for DS for both teams with 7 turnovers.
I'm surprised at DS right now.
Well, you know, every team goes through these lulls,
Well, exactly.
and you'd rather go through it now and early when you can
Recover.
and have plenty of games to get back in sync. But our first game as GTV was Germantown and Tosa West. We got a timeout on the floor. Tosa West takes the 30.
Full.
We talked about it the next time. We
30.
said the next time we see Tosa West, they will be a better team. And we've only played, 3.5 minutes. But this is a better team. And we knew that was going to happen. And we definitely are seeing it already.
Correct. I mean, DS and Germantown play the same style, so we were lucky to see that game, and we get to see it here. So you're right. Just got to take care of the ball.
Busy 24 hours for us tonight here at Tosa West. Tomorrow night, traveling to West Allis Hale, where they will host Germantown. So we'll be back on GTV tomorrow night. As for tonight, we're here at Tosa West, who is in their home whites. Dashers in their primary red. That's their primary color pretty much everywhere they go.
Right.
When you go red, you don't have to give it up too much because you go to a darker color. It usually offsets, but they're in their red. Inbound, tie-up, turnover. Nope, stays here with that immediate tie-up.
Yep.
Katie McCabe's got to keep that ball high. She's the tallest on the floor. Make them come get it.
LD doubled the ball right away.
There's McCabe, good pass, fake high-low. Good work there to get away from that pressure. Again, West, they got to find a way to get some scoring as McCabe goes to the hoop and gets fouled. That is something she is very strong at.
That's the Stephasis. LD's second.
Last year, she was the conference leader in free throw attempts for about the first 3 quarters of the season before she ended up 3rd before they were able to pass. And we got a full paw at the table. You go in on the 2nd free throw. Whoops. We will not mention names.
Exactly, we won't. There.
Free throw is good. Oops, I did have it right. McCabe shooting 43% from the line, and it's not for her lack of work because she works at it. I've seen her work at it. Got them both. Good for Katie. So she has now shot 37 on the season. Still in the top 5, I believe, in the conference. So she, or actually top 10. Offensive? No. Great job by Katie. I thought that was a charge.
I did too.
West doing a nice job.
This is a great start for West.
Absolutely. Couldn't ask for much better.
No.
Ball batted around. Ashley Jones unable to come up with it, but on the floor is Ashley Jones. She gets the tie-up.
And Anna Maria.
And just like that, the freshmen are starting to come in. You see number 12 for DS. That's Kennedy Holmes. And now 22, Allie Tim.
And Katie O's in the game, too.
All right. Comeback corner, Holmes. She is lightning quick and a little floater, too, to her game. 5-4 the score. Again, early here at Tosa West. And I think we have an inadvertent whistle. I don't believe Coach Katz called the timeout, but they're giving him one.
No.
And you're going to say inadvertent. He's looking at it like, I didn't say anything.
Well, with the mask on,
it's really
hard.
yeah, it's a great point. Something that I think even the referees, because in the past, if a referee, whether they hear it or not, it's a timeout.
Well, exactly.
Very rarely will they give them that's my mistake, and it's an inadvertent. But I think with the masks, I think that really creates that challenge. So good job by the referees. And we have a very good veteran crew tonight. Luna, drive, 8-foot runner, and they're going to get the foul. It sure looked like she got hit. She's going to go shoot a couple. Luna averaging 5.3, but again, since that first game when we saw her, and she was a deer in headlights against Germantown, and who wouldn't be as a freshman? Oh, by the way, here, you're going to go face the #1 team in the state.
And the #1 player in the state
Right.
is covering you.
First free throw, rattles around and off. She really plays with a lot of confidence. Well, our intel before the game was that Tosa West has shortened the rotation, and they play their starters, and we're about 4.5 in, and it's been the starters. Luna misses both. Kicking herself on that one. You want to get a point per the possession, but they do not. Holmes, right side, Tim. Boy, these two are going to be fun to watch. Good backdoor cut. Cut off well, though. Good job cutting that off. Tim. 3 on the way, no good. Luna rebound.
Pushing the ball.
Drive, kick, Runyon. Skip pass, no. She puts it on the floor, to the hoop. Good, strong move and finishes. Janessa Runyon gets it to fall. And boy, you're Coach Katz. You cannot ask for anything more. Now there goes the intel because there's the subs.
It's the second time this year we've been fed stuff,
Some
Coach.
phooey. Poor intel. But nonetheless, Runyon goes to the line looking to convert the three-point play, shooting 50%. Free throw up and down, nothing but net, 8-4 West. And right now, Coach Kendricks has to be going, this is deja vu.
Exactly.
Capper looking for a little high screen and roll, nothing happens. We've done a few DS games, and usually it's been the freshmen that have come off the bench and given that spark. See if that trend continues. But right now they're running into walls, that Tosa West defense. There's a foul on Golumbowski. Mariana, the 5'8 sophomore. She commits the foul. Kennedy Holmes will go to the line. Kennedy averaging 7.6 on the season, 58% from the line. Free throw, back iron. A little flat, got to get more up and down.
I was thinking the same thing, Coach. Got to get it up in the air.
I will select, we're fortunate tonight. Tomorrow night we get these old school gyms. They're not the big spacious ones. The second one's down. And when you get these tighter gyms, you feel the angle's better. You're lower, you're right on the court.
Ooh.
Inside out. 3 on the way. Luna got it. Anna Maria Luna for 3. And again, you can't get into your pressure until you score, and they're not scoring.
Correct.
Tim to the hoop. Foul. See who they get. If this is Golumbowski, that's her second already. And it is. So she picks up 2 quick ones. And right back to the bench she'll go. And Janessa Keenan will come back on the floor. Tim free throw, no good. Tim averaging 13.1 a game and a 62% free throw shooter.
And she shot the most free throws on the team so far.
And his second in threes made. So this is a all-around freshman.
It's pretty good.
Second one up and down. Couple of subs for DS. Clay Curry. And back on the floor is Alexa Jarecki. And again, we've talked about it. This is what DS does. They keep throwing bodies at you. And we got the intel that Tosa West won't play the bench too much. Well, they have gone to the bench, and they're going to have to because they're going to wear out
They got
by the fight. Yeah, you can't pick it up. Got away with an elbow, too.
Yes, she did.
Thrown away. Got it back. I don't know if you can call it change of possession there. Tagliavia from 3. Got it. West is shooting lights out, leads 14-6.
This was not the start we thought
No,
we would
we
see.
didn't. regardless of how this plays out, this is a great start for West and something to really build on. And a travel. Oh, I don't know about that one.
I don't either. And if you remember back to the Germantown game, their first game of the season, I was saying that Tulsa West could be a team that could surprise people towards the end, second half of the year.
And that's what happens when you have 6 seniors who got a lot of minutes on varsity last year. It's not like many teams that they have the 6 seniors, but they didn't get those minutes.
Nice pass.
Pass inside, off the back iron. Jordan Morrissey, the 5'11 senior, with that shot hitting back iron. Tim in transition, no good. And Morrissey comes away with the rebound and a foul on Tim, I believe. Are they going to? Yep, it's on Tim.
Her second.
And now 16 fouls on DS. So Tulsa West with all the momentum and an 8-point lead with 11 remaining here in the first half. We thought that DS would come out fired up, ready to go, coming off a tough loss, and take it right to Tulsa West. But this is a Monday night. You got to get – Mondays are different. That's
Correct.
It's not a normal – you're used to having that Monday for practice. We're going to get a step. Ooh, that was an interesting call.
Runyon.
Janessa's shaking her head like, I didn't do that. I stepped out of the way, and it was close. She's trying to justify it. I don't think they're going to change their mind, though. I don't know if you know that.
If they do,
She'll be the first
It
that
will
convinced
be.
the referee.
Correct.
You know what? She was really polite about it. I'll change it.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
Under 11 here at Tulsa West. 8-point lead, 14-6. There's just not any energy from DS.
DS,
Everything they come at you with, Tulsa West has been right there. Little floater. Forgot to step up. Their defense has been so strong, but they forgot to step up.
Jarecki.
And Alexa Jarecki with the floater knocks it down. Luna, you can't do it on your own. And Kennedy Holmes, steal layup. See, they scored, and they're able to get into their transition, D, and just like that, the lead's cut in half, and now they got her pinned in the corner. She just turns and fires the ball. You got to step through when you pick up. You got to step through, and she just turned and fired.
Well, you got to get the ball to the middle when you're being pressed.
That's what they want you to do, is take it up the sideline. They almost say you can't hear them say thank you, but they are saying thank you.
Exactly.
14-10, 10-12 remaining.
And you have to be more in control too. You just can't go as fast as you can down the sideline. Eventually,
right,
you're going to run into people.
Because you might be the fastest in the world, but their speed is you're gonna be met by bodies rotating over. Referee walked over and said something to Coach Katz, and I don't know if it's something he said because Tagliavia, third of the night, no. Hustle Morrissey saves it, no. Great hustle, but they have the energy. Tagliavia had hit those 2 threes from that spot. Tried a third time. Why not? Keep firing.
Well, that's what I have as one of my keys for DS to win this game. Energy and defense.
And there's no energy. The defense has been okay,
Yes.
but not strong. Not the DS defense that we're used to. Top of the key. 3. Way short.
Nice
Able to
hustle.
save it? Nope. Ball
Nice.
ends up in Morrissey's hands. That's how you beat pressure. Pass, pass, pass. And now you can set up your offense. Now you got a corner 3. They pass it up.
Swing
Now
it.
see Tagliavia, having missed that last one, wouldn't shoot there, but she has been. Shoot that.
Yeah,
I think you got to keep shooting it, even though you missed that last one. Luna, floater, no
she's
good.
2 for 3 from there.
Good rebound. Runyon
Kennedy.
hits the floor, and that's the 16th foul for DS.
Kennedy with her first.
So anyway, back to my point, I wonder if they were saying something to Coach Katz or if they were saying something about the players. We don't know. Fake handoff to the hoop. Layup, good. Weak side defense wasn't there. Good pass fake. Janessa Runyon, left hand layup. 16-10.
This is a big game for the
3,
DS.
no good. Ball batted. Out of bounds, off capper. No, they're going to stay here.
Ooh. I say this is a big game because they're now 2 games behind Germantown
Yes,
and
they
a
are.
game behind
Yep.
BC. And
Yep.
I'm not saying they're going to lose this game, but they can't afford to lose any more games.
Ashley Jones, the sophomore, back in for DS. Molly Frost, the freshman, back in for Tosa West. Go ahead, Coach. Sorry.
No, I was just saying you can't afford to go down more than 2 games to Germantown because then you need help.
Cutting and rolls off, kind of the way the night's gone.
Curry with a rebound. Jarecki with a rebound.
And then it's going to be off McCabe. Got to come away with the ball there, but once again, DS unable to finish. Jenna Bolkenauer, 5'7" junior, checking in. She checks in for Luna. Big shoes to fill for these next few minutes. Luna's played very confident.
She has.
Jarecki, little floater, got it. Kind of a half hook. This is going to be a key stretch because Luna's got to get that break. Bolkenauer up the left sideline, got her in the trap,
again,
and she traveled.
Yep. Sorry about that, Coach.
Yeah, can't do that. That's exactly what they want, and they'll let you do that. You dribble up to half court, you pull back, you skip past the opposite side. That's how you beat it.
Or split the trap before it gets there.
That's probably not likely because it's a one-on-one, and the person down on the opposite end is the one that's coming to tag the double. So shot in the middle should go the other way, and it does.
But that's where you have to dribble, shoulders low, dribble fast and hard through. Because once you get ahead of the person that's covering, you just got to.
Yeah, but I don't like that because you can see the trap. It's too hard with all those arms there. I always used to like dribble add to half court. Right here as Frost is doing, and then pull back.
Correct.
It's rare that you get
Nice
that.
pass.
But a great job, and it rolls off.
She
McCabe
got a
stays
rebound.
with it and finishes. They were fortunate there. It's rare that you get that, and I don't think DS will be too upset other than the 2 points that they got past because that next time they'll get that trap in the steal.
Right.
18-12, the overture here with 8 minutes left. The only surprise in that score is that it's Tosa West with the lead. McCabe comes away with yet another rebound, 6 already. Frost, just like that, pull back. Tagliavia can cross it over. There you go. And that's how you beat it, with good passing. Nicely done. And McCabe, nobody steps up to get it. Of course she's going to go on the floor.
Capper
Never mind
foul.
that Katie could have just kept going with her right hand, but she wants to make sure she gets fouled and ends up on the floor.
Should be a bonus for McCabe.
It looked like she was getting 2. I think they're calling it 2.
Oh, they are giving
2
it
shots.
Okay.
I think that's the right call.
It is. So is anybody on the floor one of your neighbors, Coach?
Let's check. Well, Katie is, as she hits the free throw. Just one. I can't imagine that Elise Wendler, who played the whole JV game, is going to get him any minutes. I think she played the whole. I shouldn't say that. They've been bouncing her between JV and varsity. And again, she's only a freshman, and she's gotten some experience on the varsity level.
Right.
But I think she's. I don't anticipate her getting too many minutes as the second free throw rolls around and down. So McCabe now 4 for 4 from the line. And West up 20-12, 7:40 and counting here in the first half.
I thought DS picked up a little of their intensity the last couple minutes, but
3 on the way. Backspin. Bottom of the net, Emily Capper. She's got all that backspin. And there's the pressure. Jenna looked like she got away with a walk, but pick it up. It's okay. They hit it. There you go.
Cap shooting 45% from the three-point line, Coach.
Lob inside McCabe. I think a travel, yep. A lot of legs and arms as she tried to bring it down. Tough play there. 7:07 remaining. You can see the scoreboard in the top left as we have our main scoreboard up top.
I just realized
And it floats to the
O'Brien
others.
and Caesar are in the game for DS.
First time on the floor for them tonight. O'Brien, just a pure athlete like her sister.
Exactly.
She's an energy play. 3 on the way, no good. Tagliavia comes away with the rebound. Lazy pass. Steal and layup, Ashley Jones. A high floating pass after pressure. Can't do that. McCabe, shot fake, nothing there.
Ashley Jones has a really good basketball IQ, Coach. She played for me for part of the season last year.
Dribble to the hoop. And just kind of a slap pass, wasn't there. And there's the ninth turnover as Bolkenauer tips it out of bounds. They're pointing to West, but that's clearly off Bolkenauer. Unless a DS player grabbed it.
Ooh.
Are they going to talk?
Nope.
Luna back for Bokenauer. Nope, they're not going to overturn the call. That was clearly off Bokenauer, deflected. I don't know that this is a bad thing. I think DS needs to get their energy from the defense.
I agree.
I mean, yes, they need the ball to score, but they got to get some energy. And right now they're trying to find that combination. Is O'Brien quickly on, quickly off? So she was microwaved. Throw her in, pull her out.
Ooh,
Ball's deflected. You better grab it. Should be West. It is.
It is. Uh-oh.
20-17 our score. Exactly 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Tosa West and DS here on W7. Happy Monday night to you.
Can't be picking up your dribble.
We've seen it over and over, and that's led to the 10th turnover now. Nope, Trojan ball. I always wanted to give a half turnover on those.
The coach would say if you're going to pass, once you pick up your dribble, you got to do one or two things quickly, shoot or pass.
If you're going to be doubled, you got to step through, and nobody stepped through.
Correct.
We used to work on that religiously. You have to step through because you're going to have double teams. And it's going to happen because you know why? You're a teenage kid.
Correct.
Luna to the hoop.
Fouled.
She gets bumped on the floor and is going to shoot a couple.
I think it's Caesar, but I'm not sure.
And you always tell the kids, hey, don't pick up your dribble. You know what? But they're kids. They're going to do it. So once you do that, learn that you bring your momentum back and then you forge through like a fullback and step through.
And lead with your shoulders if you can.
And then you're going to usually get a reach-in call.
Correct.
Or a clear window as Luna knocks down the free throw. And that's been Coaching with Rowie and Gavinsky. Stay tuned for more.
It's easy here, Coach.
On your W's. Right, exactly. We're not at practice. Who's to say these coaches haven't gone through that over and over and over? 22-17, 5:33 remaining. A surprise here at Tosa West. Lob inside.
Can't do
and
that.
Wasn't anticipating even catching that pass. Luna to the hoop. No foul call. Little surprising. Holmes comes down with it.
LD on the move.
LD, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Good
nice
pass.
pass.
Swatted from behind Runyon. Collecting the rebound and going back up is Helena Caesars.
Helena Caesar.
She's going to shoot a couple. Caesar's only shooting 2 free throws on the season prior to these 2 coming up. First one, back iron. I think that's a momentum. When you get the back iron, you've shot 2 all year, and you get a little fired up. I'm going to the line. That back iron is not too uncommon.
Correct.
5:11 remaining. As the second one is up, a little softer and short. First one is long, second one short. That is the life of a basketball player. Is a turnover. Holmes comes away with it, batted around, and they're going to get a foul. Is that Morrissey or is that Katie? That is going to be Katie McCabe on the foul.
Ellie Tim's in the game now.
Not too many minutes for the freshman.
No.
But again, looking for that combination. Coming back corner, Holmes. Nope. Down screen, Cutter. Kick out. There's Tim in the corner. Nothing there. Little 8-foot floater, and they got a 3-second call. The way the things have gone for DS tonight. So the frustration continues to mount.
Yeah,
Well, go ahead.
Halftime might not be fun for the DS kids.
Well, is it that, or is it going to be a, hey, it's up to you guys at some point, and you just kind of leave them be, because they saw this Friday night. Long shot, but McCabe comes away with the rebound. You know, you can only yell so much.
Well,
McCabe
correct.
Inside, blocked. You got to go up strong, Katie.
And
Saved off her knee. Great play, Katie Holmes. Sorry, Kennedy Holmes.
Kennedy Holmes. I was going to say, Coach Hendricks isn't a yeller.
No, he's not. He really isn't.
He likes to talk to his kids, but I've seen him get excited.
So
a
maybe
couple
that's
times.
what they do need.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments made.
Correct.
And you don't know if it's going to be a lineup change to get some energy, or if it's just going to be a set, maybe change the defense, go to a trap, half-court trap versus the full court. It'll be something. You can count on that. 4:20 remaining first half. Tim to the hoop. Offensive. Katie McCabe draws the charge.
That's her third.
On Tim?
Yep, that's why she was
That's
sitting.
why she was sitting. And they've inbounded the ball already, so she's out there with 3. If Tosa West can, that's dangerous. If she picks up her 4, she won't see many minutes the rest of the night.
Correct.
Frost, blind turn, and then just fires the pass right through hockey term 5-hole of Janessa Runyon. Runyon came up to catch it, went right through the legs, and it's down the hallway. Is that Emily?
Yeah, Capper stole the ball down the hill. Oh, she's coming back.
Yeah, well. Full timeout. And we'll take it with them. You're watching W7.
You're watching DSHA softball, and then you catch that attitude. There's nothing soft about it.
Let's do it.
All right?
There's nothing soft about it. We might have to practice. Right. Can we count down and then you'll just
Yeah,
cut
do
it
you want me to
out?
count down?
Yes.
Okay,
Be like,
here we go.
you're watching DSHA softball. Jackie, come here. Wait, what is it again? Sorry, I get a little carried away.
I don't know if you guys as an actor, but you probably do this a lot.
Obviously.
You're watching DSHA softball on W7. There's nothing soft about it.
You had it, and your girls totally killed you.
How am I supposed to do it? I wish you could just do it.
Back up. This is your shot.
Wait, wait,
Take a deep breath. You're watching DSHA softball. You're watching DSHA softball. There's nothing soft about it. Sorry, I get a little carried away.
Back live at Tulsa West High School on W7. Ed Swab on the cameras. Ron Gavinsky to my right. I'm Ed Rowie. Coach, it's been a interesting start.
It has been. Not the start I thought would be.
I don't think anybody did. And if we had an alert, we'd have upset alert going right now. 22-17, Tulsa West is in front. That score is correct. We often make mistakes, but not on that tonight.
And as we've both said so far, there's a lot of time.
A lot of game left, sure. But just no energy from DS. Very flat. 3 on the way.
Jones.
Maybe that gets them going. Ashley Jones, and the lead's cut to 2. And we say all this, they're only down 2.
Right.
But they just seem sort of flat tonight.
They're in a zone.
Tagliavia. Got it! That was so pure, I didn't know if it went in or if it was short. That's her third of the night. The answer 3.
What year is she, Coach?
Tagliavia is a senior. Taylor got a lot of minutes last year, primarily as a 6th. She started quite a bit. Near steal, and you could see everybody a little upset with that call.
Her second.
Only the 6th team foul. Go under the basket. Well, we do lose the link. Maybe if we, oh, this is dangerous. I'm messing around. Never good, never good.
You can always call the bat phone, Coach. Ooh.
I'm going to leave it just as it is. I started to push buttons and nothing changed, so I'm just going to leave it for now. 3 on the way. Good. So maybe the offense is awakening. And no pressure.
He's in his zone. He's in his 1-1-3.
Yep. The boy, what do they call it at Cincinnati? I forget. But this is it. Yeah, I can't think of the name of it. The 1-1-3.
Amoeba.
Amoeba. Yes.
Oh.
Kennedy gets away with one.
She
Shot
does.
on the way.
But that's a
offensive rebound. Katie McCabe. You can't live on 3s, but got to tell you, they've been hitting them. Tagliavia again, way deep and way off.
Who moved the rim on her?
Exactly, that's what we'll call it. Taylor, they move the rim. It's not your shot. And she comes back talking to the bench. Dangerous. I'm playing with the camera angle.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I think it might be because I'm touching buttons. Shot inside, no good.
KDO.
Near time. Are they going to call a jump? Yeah, that's a quick jump. Coach Katz didn't like that. And it's going to stay right here.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. And he just
sassy.
left the ball there.
That's sassy. You don't want to do that.
No.
Referees have long memories.
Well, some of them have a short fuse, and that could be a short
With a
fuse.
long memory, exactly.
Correct. And in this game, you don't want that to happen to you.
Moving screen.
Who do you get?
We're about to find out.
No?
Or did it step out of bounds? Maybe just stepped out of bounds. 25-23, Tosa West up 2.
Mia Jensen coming in the game.
Mia Jensen, tri-sport athlete. She doesn't just try, she plays them all.
Did you, in the Brook Central DS game last Friday, he had a picture of CJ and Jensen.
Mia when they were real little.
Boy, they haven't changed
No.
much.
No, they have not.
I was smiling when I saw that.
Trying to get Tagliavia on the 3. Why not? She's been hitting them. 145. McCabe lets it fly and hits it. Katie McCabe from 3. Coach, I don't think she's hit too many of those in her career, but that looked pretty good. Answer 3, and they're going to get a foul.
And they got her. They got Jarecki
Katie with a little extra energy on that, and she commits the foul.
McCabe has. That's her second.
All right, good job,
First
Katie.
made second shot of the season.
No, I'm gonna
Oh,
argue
you're one
that.
more. No, you're.
That's
remember,
her second make of the season. So maybe she's opening that up. But here comes the problem. She committed a foul on a 3-pointer. A little too excited, I think, after nailing that 3. A little too much energy and commits the foul.
And that's her second.
Which allows Jarecki to go to the line to shoot those 3. 53% on the season. Second one. So far, 2 for 2. 28-25, 134 remaining. Jordan Morrissey checking back in.
I like Jarecki as a player, always have in the 4 years I've seen her play.
Third one is good, so she buries all 3, and they all look really good. And here's the pressure again. And so a little different approach from Tosa West. Yeah, nobody
in the
Kennedy
middle.
Holmes, look at her diving into the scores table. Little different approach. They were trying to set a back screen to get up the sideline. Now, that's all well and good, but if you're setting the back screen, that person's the person that steps out. Usually get a charge call on that.
Correct.
We'll see how that plays out going forward. There's the cross screen. You can do it in the middle of the floor. And an over and back. Turnover number 13. Pretty crazy to think 13 turnovers. So they've had 13 possessions where they gave up the ball and yet still lead 28-26.
Correct.
With 1:15 and counting here in the first half.
Nice flash by Mia.
Tosa West, the defense. Floater, no good.
Oh,
Bounce
nice
pass. Looked like a travel. They let it go. Yeah, somebody else yelled it, and I'd have to concur.
That was a nice pass.
But the way things have gone for DS, and there's a block.
Her first.
Janessa's not coming out of this game. She gets to shoot 2 free throws. She's like, I don't know too many players that are like, no, I'm a little too hurt. I can't shoot them.
Should be the bonus.
Nah, double. So she's going to shoot a couple with 58.7. Okay, let it go. Get it.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Free throw rolls off.
Now, will Coach Hendricks play for the last, or will he try to score and impress?
Second one, no good. So empty possession. Holmes rebounds. She chases it down. Kick it ahead. 3, Jarecki, no good. Holmes rebound. Extra possession. You have to wonder if those starters' minutes are starting to wear Tosa West down. 40 seconds.
Ooh,
Good
nice
backdoor and finish. Claire Curry goes backdoor, and we have our first tie of the night. 25 seconds and counting. Pitch it ahead. Morrissey, left side.
Ooh, almost a turnover.
Cutting Morrissey, no good. Luna, jump pass, can't leave your feet, turnover. Go the other way. Left hand layup and a foul. Claire Curry giving the spark that DS has needed. Tosa West has made them earn everything, but Curry looks to be the spark right now. Going to the line, shooting 60%. as DS looks to take their first lead of the night.
Last year on the JV team, Claire was the best offensive player I had.
Free throw no good. Use it or lose it timeout. DS will take it. We'll take it with them. With 30 seconds left in the first half, we're tied at 28.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you guys had a great time. We sure enjoyed it. And once again, everything we do, it's for who, Drew? Who's it for?
For the girls.
For the girls. One last question for you before we go, Amber, and this is probably the question of the night. Everything W7 does, what do we do it for what?
The girls.
So, Natalie, everything W7 does, we do what?
For the girls.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Everything W7 does, Gage, W7 does it why?
For the girls.
Nice. See that, Sky? Boy, just like butter. The second thing, and really the last question I have for you is, W7 does everything we do for what?
For the girls.
So, Elise, everything W7 does, we do what?
Back live on W7. Second free throw coming for Claire Curry. Tied at 28. 9.5 remaining. Free throw, no good. Runyon box out rebound. Clock ticking. 5.
And Claire's
4,
a 75%
3,
free throw shooter.
2. With 1.6 remaining, it'll be Tosa West ball.
Plenty
See if
of,
Ed Swab, there it is. You can see the camera on the top left side of your screen.
plenty of time to get a shot off.
A little curl to the hoop, maybe.
Or post up the McCabe on the
She's
block.
on the floor. That'd be Morrissey. They do have
Oh,
those long
Morrissey.
blonde turn.
Yeah.
Kick. See, do they take anything off or do they leave it?
They didn't take anything.
They did nothing. It's hard to go click, click. So no surprise there. One thought maybe they might take 0.3 off. Now they go stack. They being Tosa West. Curling to the hoop.
got
Good
her.
call. Get it.
Oh.
You can't. Did they get it? Oh, wow. That was a long 1.6.
Wow.
Our halftime score, a little surprise in the air here at Tosa West. The Trojans, 28. The Dashers, 28. It's halftime at Tosa West. You're watching W7. Let's get this back live at Wauwatosa West High School. Tosa West came out. They've dictated the tempo. They've dictated the offense. They've dictated the defense. Plain and simple, they've outplayed DS. Having said that, DS was able to cut that, at one point, 8-point deficit down to a tie at half. So you do have a little bit of the momentum, but let's be honest, G, this is not what we anticipated from DS coming off that really bad loss the other night.
Correct, and hopefully DS will come out with energy. As I was saying too when we were off air, the next 3 to 5 minutes could dictate this game.
Now, not everybody is saying hopefully they can come out with the energy, because not everybody spent the last 7 years coaching on DS staff. There are people that are watching that might say, hey, maybe Tosa West needs to come out with this type of energy.
There you go. You're absolutely right there. But the next 3 to 5 minutes
always dictate the game.
Exactly. And I think the longer Tosa West hangs, the tougher it is for DS.
Because then they start to question themselves after Friday night's tough loss. So here we go. Tosa West ball. The offense has been consistent, trying to get the ball to Taylor right in our lap.
Nice
and
hustle.
A steal to start. That's the 15th of the game. Great hustle
by
Ashley Jones.
Look at this. The ball's coming to us all.
I'm like a magnet.
The ball always comes to shooters,
right?
Coach.
You're right. I'm open. I step into the gym, I'm open. Just underway, second half with Ed Swab. That voice is Coach Ron Gavinsky. I'm Ed Rowie. Tied at 28-3. Top of the key. No good. Another Ashley Jones rebound. She's been a good spark for them. Inside out, nothing there. Jarecki looking inside, nothing there. LD, Lauren DeStefanis. Calling for it. Gets it. This is that Tosa West defense. It's been strong all night. Molly, I thought Frost stepped in. It's a great split and finish.
He's going to count it.
You have to. That is the first lead change of the night. With 17:22 left in the game. Back iron and an offensive rebound. So this is in a travel. Ooh.
Jensen with a rebound and then a travel.
So there's definitely not the they were fortunate in that they got the ball back, but Tosa West needs to be careful here.
Right.
Because DS can bury you and quickly. And there's another turnover. That's 16 now. That's 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. Dasher's push, left side 3, out of bounds. They move the hoop again. It's that same hoop.
It is.
Somebody's got some remote controls.
That was a good look by LD. Good find, a good pass.
Hello, Grace Lynn Rose. My niece is still watching. Baseball pass. Runyon hustles down. Skip pass, Luna. Floater, good. That's something we didn't see the first game from Luna, but where do you see a 15-foot runner like that?
Exactly. Luna's mom's coming down to take
pictures. Back to even. Shot, no good. Runyon, rebound. Frost, Luna, going right at Capper, but she decides to pull it out. Frost 3, got it! And West regains the lead. Again, Tosa West dictating the tempo. If they can just somehow manage the turnovers.
Correct.
They've got 16 of them. Again, that's 16 possessions where they did not come away with any type of shot. And here they are with the lead. 3 on the way, rolls off.
Jarecki shooting.
Ashley Jones, yet another rebound, but she turns it over.
Jarecki shooting 47% from the 3.
Turnover.
But struggling at the moment.
All of DS offense has been off all night.
Right, I agree with that.
16 minutes left. Tosa West up 3. And to your point before with the GMC standings, a loss here is crippling for DS. Well, you could do that too, and you look around, nobody's open, so you just take a shot. And Alexa Jarecki knocks it down. Luna breaks the pressure by herself. Don't want to get in that habit. But again, no surprises. Tosa West, they get their legs in them. Frost 3 to answer? No. Are we going to get it?
Ooh,
They
Jensen.
are. Jensen, good acting. I'm going to give Katie McCabe a little bit of Academy Award there. She jumped and went flailing, and if you see Katie, she's always on the floor. But Jarecki to get a little bump. I like it.
Yep.
So Tosa West ball, 15:37 remaining, 33 apiece. Whole lot of threes on the clock, near 5-second call. Frost back corner, Tagliavia inside. McCabe right to the rack, and she gets fouled, and that's going to be Jensen again. So Mia picks up 2 within about 4 seconds.
But
McCabe will go back to the line where she's 4 for 4 tonight.
that's kind of what you got to do, Coach, against Divine Savior.
I guess anybody, get the ball on the block, get to the hoop.
Correct. Get the ball inside. Establish.
McCabe gets the first one.
I'll tell you, the Tosa West coach, by starting Frost in both halves to give him an extra guard, has helped.
Jump ball. He really has. He really has. Coach Katz going with the 2 freshmen in the backcourt, which is dangerous.
Correct, but so
It's
far
working.
Yeah, exactly.
Molly Frost, another one. Again, they've gotten some varsity play now. They know what to expect. They played Germantown. They played DS. They've seen this pressure. You know, but the other night, they did not play particularly well against Sussex. And I think you gave Coach Katz some truth serum. He'd be upset that they lost to Sussex.
Correct.
And this is a different Tosa West team. This is a team that I think he anticipated seeing all season. A team that's going to battle and work real hard. Of course, it helps when shots are falling.
Right, and they're controlling the tempo for most of the game.
Luna, 3, rhythm 3 at that. No good. Capper rebound.
To Jarecki.
Capper push. Jarecki 3, no good. Frost rebound. McCabe, just balanced senior right there. Just, where's my guard? Let me get it to her. Really impressed by the game Katie McCabe is having. I know she's my neighbor, but truth of the matter is she's played really well tonight.
She has, but Tosa West has done some really
Yeah,
good
everybody
things.
has. You're right. Oh, they left Tagliavia open. 3. Got it! Taylor's got 4 of them. And a 4-point lead. Turnover. Another sloppy possession.
Timeout, DS.
And wake up the kids and neighbors.
30.
There's an upset alert happening. You're watching W. Back live on W7. Tosa West up 4, 14-24 remaining in this one. A magic Monday night happening here at Tosa West. We'll see if it continues as they have handled the pressure and they're knocking down threes, mainly Tagliavia with 4 of them. But the freshman Luna has also been knocking down shots and she threw it away.
Unforced turnover there.
That's 18 on the game. But again, it's not as if DS has played flawless. They themselves have 12. And at some point, they have got to start putting this together as the clock ticks away. As what you said, 2 things. The first 4 minutes are real important, and we're knocking on that door. The other part of it is Tosa West is starting to gain belief in themselves. But Ashley Jones continues to be the spark for DS. Keeps giving extra possessions. LD got away with a travel.
KDO is trying to.
LD to the hoop, left hand, they got it!
Big shot.
She hits it, foul called. And she'll go to the line to shoot 1.
That's her.
Janessa Runyon checking in.
That's LD's first 2 points of the game.
Yes, it is. She has not even shot, I don't believe.
I think you're right.
Molly Frost checking out as she has 4 fouls.
That's huge.
The late night banking hours here.
I heard her call it.
Well, drive through.
I wish I could see her mom and dad right now. I'm wondering if they're smiling.
We'll just assume they are, and the score's down to 1. Going 4 across with the press break. Now up the sidelines. Here's where the trap comes. But
there you go.
Patiently waiting on the opposite side is Tagliavia.
And she stayed behind the
Deep
trap.
3. Taylor got her 5th.
She's feeling it.
Kennedy Holmes in for DS. Ashley Jones drive kick. Tim into the lane. Stop. Pass to the right side. Nothing there. Tim gets it back. Answer 3. Rolls off. McCabe rebound. Pitch it ahead to the hoop. And finishing, Janessa Runyon. Lead up to 6. 12:50 remains. Kennedy Holmes goes right at McCabe. That's a charge. Wait, they'll confer. We got a travel or a charge, and it's going to be travel.
Ooh.
Katie McCabe.
Timeout. Ooh.
And a big timeout, DS. We'll take it with them. You're watching W7.
You've tamed the voices in your head. You've put your courage to the test. Laid all your doubts to rest. Your mind is clearer than before. Your heart is full and wanting more. Your future's at the door. Give it all you got. No hesitating. You've been waiting.
KK behind the back in the lane. Wow! KK Arnold pointing. 4 seconds off the glass. Mallory Hoyting with the winner. To Hildebrand. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Hildebrand and the foul. 3-point shot. Goodness, no good. Jendy's got it. Up and 1. Miss Jendy.
This is your moment to
Back live at W7. Coming out of a timeout, West bench. They got a lot of pep in that step and a 6-point lead. 12:43 remaining. They got the home run call. Runyon going deep. Nope. Out of bounds. It's going to be just.
That's a good play.
Well, Taylor's got that cannon.
Must be a softball player.
So they've done that a couple times now. That is the 5th second-half turnover. I mean, Tulsa West has played nearly flawless. Just imagine what they'd be with half the turnovers, and then you consider maybe it's 7 extra shots and maybe 3 of those go in. And this leads double digits just like that.
Right.
Holmes drive kicked out of bounds.
Well, the other thing that's impressed me about Tulsa West is they're handling the pressure now, but when they break the press, they're not attacking unless they really have an attack. They pull it out, run.
You're right.
their
They've shown
offense.
great patience.
Correct.
And you wouldn't anticipate that, but this is a veteran team that got a lot of minutes, and there's a 5 call.
5 seconds.
They got a lot of conference major minutes last year. And then you sprinkle in Anna Maria Luna and then the minutes for Molly Frost, the freshman. They've done their jobs and done them well.
Correct. And as the saying goes, that's why you play the games.
Oh, absolutely. There's the press. There's the DS pressure.
10
DS
seconds.
pressure, and that's
Uh-oh.
we went for.
Timeout.
Before that 10-second call, Coach Katz gets a 30-second. Woo! Coach Hendricks wasn't happy with that one. I think he knew deep down. I think he did. It's just Coach Katz is not a boisterous guy, and whoo.
Exactly.
This is real, folks. 42-36, 12:09 remaining. you know, normally we've got our 5 cameras and we've set up in the huddles. I don't want to say it's a good thing. I don't think we could gotten any closer to be inside a huddle anyway, but we might have gotten shoved out of one of them by by the ever calm Coach Hendricks, who during the last time out may have spoken up a little bit.
Yeah, Brian is he controls himself very well.
Having worked with Brian, he is a great person. Forget the coaching. He's a great person.
He is a great person, and we've talked about that before.
Yeah, yes, we have. You're right. And having gotten to know him, you know, we're just as fortunate to know him and have him part of the W7 family as anybody in the DS program. Turnover, another unforced one from West.
Well, and
he's great
dropping
it out. Blocked by McCabe.
KDO.
And then they're going to get a foul. Katie McCabe is dominating tonight.
I think it's on.
She gets the block.
Katie O'Loughlin.
Turns away from the pressure. Katie O'Loughlin with the foul. And again, Coach Hendricks trying to find that lineup that's going to get him his energy and his offense to execute. Neither have really happened this evening. And as West looks to build on their 6-point lead, Luna dribbles to the corner, turns it over.
By Jones.
Getting on the floor, Ashley Jones. Holmes goes baseline, floater, foul and good. Kennedy Holmes knocking it down, cuts the lead to 4, 11:32 remaining, and back to the line she goes. Free throw from Holmes, no good. Jarecki, offensive rebound. That could be a key point. Nope. McCabe pitches it ahead.
Great hustle by Kennedy.
Kennedy Holmes hustling back. And they're going to call intentional.
Ooh.
That's.
She wasn't playing a person.
Not at all. That was 100% the ball. Boy, I don't like that at all.
I agree with that.
That was just a great hustle play.
2 shots and the ball on that. Whoa. I mean, Kennedy hustled her tail off to get back there.
Now, we all know that there's a directive at all levels of basketball to cut out the violence. So, Runyon rolls it around and down. We have to get rid of the violence in the game, but I did not see anything violent about that play. I thought it was great hustle. It was great hustle on Kennedy's point, Kennedy's side of things.
And there was no maliciousness.
Absolutely not. She went for the ball.
Right.
Now that ball, this is a new one because this used to be out on the side.
Oh, yeah. It changed a couple years ago.
All right. Well, the energy in this room picked up. Maybe that sparks DS. Luna. Top of the key. McCabe looking for the cutter. Nothing there. Putting it on the floor to the hoop. Off. McCabe, her 11th board. Can she go up? Nice play, Holmes. Bodies hit the floor. And they're going to get
number 5, Runyon.
An undercut foul, I think, will be the call. And that's what it is. Runyon, an undercut foul. So that's the 4th team foul. Katie McCabe gets a well-deserved break.
Both teams with 14 fouls right now.
11 minutes. And if you're a Tosa West fan or player, right now you just want this clock to speed up, maybe double time it. Tim, top of the key, left side, nothing there. Tim on the cut. She plants, she goes up and finishes. You can see that developing the whole time, and that's her strength. That top of the key cutter, she just throws on the brakes, and now a turnover.
Ooh.
And they're going to get Kennedy Holmes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That'll be Holmes' 3rd.
Coach Hendricks If he could right now, he'd rip that sweater to pieces.
It's his new sweater, Coach.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. We want to say it's an ugly sweater. That's just Monday night for him.
It looks good on him.
It sure does. Kennedy, if you're Kennedy Holmes, you have to be frustrated because you've done everything the right way. Now, we were blocked. She could have reached for that ball instead of just being strong in position. But you know, it's been a frustrating minute and a half for her.
Right, but her energy level is.
Oh, yeah, that definitely helped them. Morrissey tied up. Mia Jensen with the tie up, and it's going to stay right here. .10:27 remaining. Switching it up, going away from the 4 down. Looking, try to get Taylor in the corner. 3, no good. Morrissey bats it, but ends up in Tim's hands.
Ooh.
She's going coast to coast. Left hand layup, little strong. Look. Oh, they're going to say Luna had not reestablished. Boy, that's too bad because that was a fun one developing. If you couldn't see it, Janessa Kina came down with the rebound, and she pitched it ahead to Luna. I'm going to watch it on the delay and see if that's truly the call. 3, Jarecki, short. Great box out, Morrissey. Luna pushing ahead to the hoop and finishing. Lead back to 5, 10 minutes remaining. DS pushing. Now, we haven't seen this all night. The first time all night where a basket was made and DS pushed it down the floor. That's the first time, and it took until the 10-minute mark of the second half. And Jarecki drew a foul and did not see who they got, but it's the first foul on whoever the player is. Still haven't updated on the board. They may not. Might have been Morrissey hustling back.
Yeah, I didn't catch it.
I'm guessing Morrissey. Jarecki free throws good. Claire Curry back in the game, who gave big minutes in the first half. And Emily Capper. Second free throw off the mark. Great box out. As I said often, they do a great job here at Tosa West at boxing out. Just fantastic. Luna tried to break it on her own. Does. Corner 3. Tagliavia, no good. Her spot was that wing. Yeah, her spot has been that wing, and she's kind of floating to that corner.
Nice
Backdoor, great pass. Layup, rolls off. Morrissey rebound. Luna, back and forth game, Morrissey. 3, left alone, no good.
That's not what you want to do.
Well, you got it left open. You still have 10 minutes left or 9 minutes.
I guess so.
Oh, they're going to get the body call on Tagliavia. Probably the right call. Could have gone either way, as they either let it play on or a foul, and they'll get the body call. Yeah, I felt you could have gone either way with it.
Right, and she was wide open on the 3.
Yep, and they left her alone. There was nobody in the area, no one. 45-41 the score.
They haven't updated the score again. I mean the foul. Oh.
It was on Tagliavia, that much I know.
She's got 2. That's correct now.
Free throw no good.
Oh, she was talking to her mom, I think. Nothing wrong with that.
She was trying to hide over here and hope that no one on DS saw it.
Well, she could have sat on the bench, on the bleachers.
I don't think you can leave the floor, though.
Well, you can't.
All right, then. We don't want that. Luna, rebound, go the other way. And for the second time tonight, a backcourt violation.
Just got to relax.
23 turnovers for West, but they still maintain their 4-point lead. 9-10 remaining, clock running. Capper, Jarecki 3, good. Lead down to 1. Very important possession for West here. Can they handle the pressure? Can they get up a shot? Skip, there's the steal. We saw it developing the whole time.
Nice
bounce pass. LD finishes. Timeout Tosa West. And the energy has shifted. 8:45 remaining.
Full.
You're watching W7. Back live on W7 here at Tosa West. Upset alert, 8:45 remaining. Divine Savior Holy Angels have just taken the lead. They've been down as many as 8 tonight. But their pressure is starting to wear out Tosa West and Anna Maria Luna, who's trying to do it on her own. And it's a 10 call. Nope.
Timeout.
Coach Katz takes a timeout. If they've got 3 on you, Anna Maria, that means 2 are open.
Plus, you can't dribble east-west, east-west, east-west.
They had done such a good job of having that. But great adjustment by Coach Hendricks. They were matched up, and they just went to the corner, skip it opposite when the double team came over. What they've done is they've got 3 up now,
right,
daring you to throw deep. They have done that, but that's also rushed the Tosa West shots, where they have maintained this lead by the hot shooting of Taylor Tagliavia, who has 15, I believe, with 5 threes.
Correct.
8:35 remaining. 46-45 DS.
And I think she's only missed the 1, Coach. I think she's 5 for 6 or 5 for 7.
Nah, she's missed the last 2 in the corner, so
Okay.
at least 5 for 8. But regardless, she's what got him here with that shooting. She has to keep shooting.
Correct.
That and the nice flow, the sprinkling in of others. There she is in the corner. They put Jarecki on her now, getting a little more length and strength on her. Inside McCabe, kick out. Luna,
That's
weak
a
side
bomb.
3, no good.
Oh,
McCabe getting to the floor, no surprise, and it's going to be a tie-up. Hang on to it, yep. Katie McCabe, no surprise, on the floor, but
DS's ball.
it forced DS to come and tie it up with her. Katie plays so hard.
She does.
They are really going to miss her energy next year, but you know what? Don't look at next year. Keep working on this year.
Right, because it's a long way from being over. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Tosa West is Division II this year.
3, no good by Jarecki.
I'm telling you, somebody
Hustle.
by Curry.
Hustling. I know, it ended up in the hands of Tosa West. Curry did, for a moment, save it into the hands of Janessa Runyon. Inside, McCabe had a weak side. Keenan.
McCabe
just working again with her 13th rebound. If Janessa Keenan calls for the ball, she was wide open weak side when McCabe caught the ball. McCabe's first one rattles off. 46-45, 7:45 remaining.
Free throws are big now, Coach, by both teams.
Empty possession. 7.5 remaining. You can see it in your top left side.
Ooh.
Inside.
Cap.
Finish. Emily Capper. Dangerous point in the game for Tosa West. And there's a tie up. They're able to break the pressure. They got a late. Oh, little late. Keenan gets her own rebound, again. 3, Tagliavia, no good. Capper rebound. Pitch it ahead, Tim.
Nice pass.
LD's tied up. Timeout, Coach Hendricks. With 7 minutes remaining on W7, it's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Exactly 7 minutes remaining. 48-45. DSHA in front. They have trailed for the majority of this evening's game. They regained the lead momentarily in the first half, but West gathered themselves and got it back. And now They are starting to slowly pull away as LD, Lauren DeStephanis, is going to go to the line to shoot a couple.
Where is Frost been? She didn't fall out of the game.
She's got 4.
But still, this run has been since she's got her 4. They haven't been handling the press as much. Just my opinion.
Clean up a little something on the floor on the other end.
You know, at some time you've got to bring her back, right?
You would think.
I mean, the last couple minutes, Tosa West has had some issues with the press.
Shot no good. You know, but this is, you take nothing away from a team, but let's face it, DSHA is I mean, they came into the season a top 5 team. They're currently sitting as a top 10 team, even with last Friday's loss. They are a deeper, more talented in quotes team.
Correct.
But what happens is you could start playing really well together and good things happen, and you start to play with these teams, and you start to play with confidence, and that's what Tosa West has done tonight. And they're playing with the abilities that they have. Luna, back iron. And in the first half, those shots were going. In the second half, they're back iron. And you have to start to wonder if the legs are starting to go from them, or if just the talent from DS is starting to pull away. But we're still here, and it's only a 4-point game, and they're getting the looks. That's back-to-back possessions from point-blank range where they didn't finish.
You're right.
Bank shot, no good. Luna rebound. And then tied up. And that's going to be a turnover. Nope. Tosa West ball. But you look at the players, DS they're still bouncing, plenty of bounce. You see some of the Tosa West players, Luna, Runyon, Katie McCabe, they're dragging because they've been out there the whole time.
Right.
Played major minutes, and it's hard when you face pressure like this. That's that boxing mentality, the body blow, body blow, body blow. Near turnover, Tagliavia looks deep. Got 2. 2-on-1. Give it back. Nope. Into the lane, and a foul.
Jones.
Good execution. And Janessa Runyon's going to go to the line.
Shooting 2.
And free throws, I mean, they're always important because, I'm sorry, you got to make 70%. The hoop doesn't move.
Correct.
But you got to get a point. You got to get one of them, and they do. You can't have an empty possession. They've already had 25 total turnovers. So that's 25 opportunities they didn't score. So you can't afford to go to the line and miss 2 because that is it's no different than a turnover. Katie Holmes back for DS.
No, she was.
Back to nope, she was sent back to see what they do. It's too late might be too late to report.
We're checking the refs. We're talking about something.
Yep, they're going to get it to her. I think they wanted to say she hadn't gotten there. And LD's like, I'll stay out here. I'm cool with that. She's no fool.
Yeah. No, she's not. She's a bright young kid.
5:54 remaining. Second one, no good. Ball, hustle. Should stay here. It does.
Great hustle by Kennedy again.
She's so fast and so quick, and looked like there was a lot of contact, and she still was able to split, but unfortunately went off of her hand. It might have been too quick. So Tosa West ball. Sideline out of bounds, a slob as it were. Inside to Golombowski. Stepping over, looking inside.
Nice hands by Cap.
She gets it back. Tied up, step through. There's the step through I've been waiting for, but
timeout.
Yeah, Coach Katz was saying timeout the whole time. I'm not sure why the referee next to him didn't say anything. No, they're going to get a foul.
Oh.
Well. And now we've got bonus free throws for both teams the rest of the way. Well, this is getting interesting. That's Alexa Jarecki's third. And again, we couldn't see. We thought the timeout was the call, but she must have grabbed the arm. So Golombowski goes to the line, free throw. High arcing shot, no good. Allie Tim rebound. Allie Tim very quiet this evening. Left alone, 3. Got it. Well, shut my mouth. You want to say it? Yeah, no doubt. but nobody defended her. And now McCabe has it slapped out of her hands, and they're going to get a push on Katie McCabe. And that's going to be McCabe's fourth.
No, they got it on Kennedy.
Nope. I think he was saying she's shooting free throws. No. Okay.
They called it on Kennedy. On Holmes.
Yep, I was right. Nope, I was right. They're saying 12, you're shooting the free throws.
Oh, okay.
Fouls on 25. I am correct. It was a push. As the ball was taken from McCabe's hands, she shoved Kennedy Holmes, so Holmes goes to the line. That's what I saw him marking as well. So we trudge on down to the other side. And Katie Holmes will shoot 1 and 1. Kennedy Holmes. I've said that twice now for Katie Holmes. The actress. I'm sure Kennedy wouldn't mind. Holmes free throw. Did it draw iron? I did not think it did. No, missed everything. Well, that's a first. We have not seen that. That might be the freshman in her.
It could be, and you're right. I don't think we've seen that all year.
So that tells me she's been thinking about her free throws because she kind of pushed it to the left. I mean, the form was fine, just pushed it. There you go. Smart play from Taylor throwing it at Allie Tim's feet like that. 52-46. DS is up 6. 5:25 remaining. Fun Monday night basketball. We've had some great ones the last few weeks. And they continue. Luna, floater, lane, back iron. Been the theme of the second half for West. Morrissey traveled, got away with it. But hustle rebound. I like when they let that play out. I hate those turnovers, because especially when a kid hustles like that.
Correct.
Jarecki's along the sideline, but right by, and they're going to get a body. Yep. Capper's foul.
Her third. I got.
Something we didn't talk about. Katie McCabe has 4 fouls for West. When she had that push on Holmes, as LD, Lauren DeStefanis checking back in. 5:02 remaining. Runyon to the line. Free throw, off again. So neither team's knocking down these free throws, and possessions are being lost. Capper, drive the lane, a little extra step. Looked really good, but a little extra hiccup in there.
Speaking about free throws, Coach, what shot do you think kids work the most on?
Three-pointers.
Okay.
Three-pointers, no doubt. No doubt it. Breaking the pressure, Tagliavia across the timeline.
Well,
Jarecki's done a nice job shutting down. Galambowski had a layup. Jarecki's done a nice job shutting down Tagliavia here in the second half. That's been a big point of emphasis clearly by Coach Hendricks, because she has not gotten the open looks that she was getting in the first half.
Well, and I've said this many times this year about Jarecki when we've had them. She's underrated. She's
Very.
a really good all-around player. She can defend. She can shoot.
Look inside, quick pass. Jensen rolls off. Just good quick ball movement. Jensen hit back iron and couldn't get it to fall.
Yep.
You're right. Alexa Jarecki does those things that you don't measure.
And I don't know if she's going to play in college. I'll have to ask
And that's
her dad.
okay.
Right.
You know what? That's okay. Have a great high school career. Be
Exactly.
proud of that. Lead the biggest of the night now for DS with 4:28 remaining.
Jensen's first point.
No surprise. She's more of a dirt.
Correct. She does the little things.
Yep. Second one rattles off. Tagliavia rebounds. Taylor's first board of the night. And what do they got? Foul along the sideline, so Galambowski to the line. Mariana Galambowski getting big minutes here down the stretch.
Jensen's third, Coach. Frost is still on the bench, Coach.
Free throw. Rattles off.
But as we say, the coach knows more about
Absolutely.
what's
Oh, yeah.
going on
We're not
than
questioning
we
it
do.
at all. It's just to your point of what you're saying, I think, is she provided such a great spark and it really helped handle the pressure.
Right.
Second one, there's an up and down. Free throw good. West goes to pressure, steal. And stepping on the sideline, so close to the steal was Runyon. Runyon, another one, hasn't sat too much, playing end line to end line and playing hard. Have to wonder if she's run out of legs. That was too easy for DS. 3 on the way, Jensen, no good. Clean it up, kick it out. 3 again, Jones got it. That may have been the final nail. 4 minutes remaining. Right idea for Luna. Oh, and there's going to be a turnover. Luna had the exact right idea. As Runyon just kind of floated to the corner, Luna wanted her to cut. If she cuts, it's an easy layup, and she did not. Right. She was just floating to that corner to stay open for the 3. Lead is 9. McCabe and Frost set to check in on the next dead ball. Capper, jump stop, traveled. (56-47), 3:46 remaining here at Tosa West. Again, a reminder tomorrow night, back on GTV at West Dallas Hale. The other thing I noticed is their press break, they went away from the 4 across. That was effective, and but that was keeping 3 back for Tosa West, or I'm sorry, for DS.
Right. Well, they don't. Tosa West hasn't put a person on the sideline for a while against that press, where they were in the first
3:39. And the steam is coming out of that locomotive known as West. They came out playing so well. Only have the 1 free throw to show for the last quite a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's a miss by LD and Frost rebound.
Ooh, almost a steal by Jarecki.
That's going to be off LD. No, it's going to be off Luna.
Wow.
And the coaching staff of Tosa West. Coach Kelly Dwyer, an assistant. If you know the name, it's the he's the head volleyball coach on the girls' side here. He's an assistant. He was fired up about that call. He felt it was off.
And he's
the
a
dasher.
Good guy.
Tim, right side rape by Tagliavia, draws the contact and finishes. And that's where she's next level, coach. She is a big-time player. Skip it ahead and deflect it out of bounds, Jarecki. She ends up in the second row.
You're right about her. I mean, and her AAU coach and grade school coach, Mike Kelly, really did her a lot of good things.
And we get them the first game after break.
Yep.
Traveling back home to Germantown on GTV, we get Mike Kelly, an assistant for Brookfield East. His daughter, freshman Shay Kelly.
Starts for Brookfield East, I think.
Yes, it does. She does.
Okay.
And again, combining dots. Mike's father was my coach as a kid. Luna, 3, got it. West needed that. They'll take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching. Back live at Tosa West High School on W7. 2:17 remaining. 58-50. Tosa West trails after leading for the good majority of this game. Credit to the Trojans. They came out ready.
She has no fear.
No, she doesn't. And conversely, credit to the Dashers. You know, they came out sluggish, clearly, but they didn't fold. But here's a near steal, and now a steal, and now an undercut. And Katie This might be the only time we say that the mask was beneficial is her face. She face planted on the ground. She's going to go shoot free throws, but I don't think she can see right now. She's got tears in her eyes from just from her face hitting the floor. I don't know if it's pain tears. I think it's you hit your nose tears.
And if you get hit in the nose in any way, tears come right away.
Anybody that plays basketball knows you've gotten that nose shot. I think it helped with her vision. They were crystal clear knocking down that free throw.
Exactly.
7-point game. Tagliavia out.
Ellie Tim has picked up
Keenan
her fourth.
in. Tim with her fourth. That was my Garyism of the night. McCabe hits the second one. When I said Tagliavia out, the gym was silent and the whole bench looked at me. Wasn't my intent, but pressure in the backcourt. Well, this is where Molly Frost's legs are pretty fresh. She can help with the pressure. Jarecki three, no good. Runyon rebound. West with an opportunity. Luna crossing over, pull up, 15-footer. I'm going to say that was I thought I got away with a carry, so I'm going to jack up this three before they blow the whistle shot. Did I get all that in?
You did.
And
refs are checking in.
Do we have a technical?
I don't know.
No,
we don't have a technical. I think they're checking numbers. But you said earlier, and this is absolutely correct, Coach. DS's depth has come the show towards the end of the game here.
It really has, and that's that constant subbing, the body blow. That's what a puncher does. That's what this full court pressure that DS is. You talk to any of the players, their practices at the beginning of the year are not practices. They're track meets.
Right.
They run. And we talked about that at the Brookfield Central Tournament. When you talk to the players, what it was practice like, and there was running. Tim, three, got it. And that's going to be the final nail in this coffin. 61-52 now. Barring a miracle, DS is going to get the win that they needed. Frost tied up sideline. McCabe turn, fire, Runyon up, bank. No good. Keenan rebound. Keep the ball moving. Three, Molly Frost, short. Jarecki rebounds and fouled.
Foul by Runyon.
So let's give the shout-outs that we should. Katie McCabe had 13 rebounds. Of course, all stats unofficial. Taylor Tagliavia with 5 threes that were really huge because those were 4 in the first half. 3 in the first half, 2 early in the second half. Had this gym rocking what limited fans that were here. She was feeling it.
Right.
So credit to those two. And Janessa Runyon, who's been going nonstop. Credit to those Tosa West Trojans. I don't know if we see them again anymore.
We'll see them at Germantown.
We got them, that's right. One more time against Germantown right back here. But we said from the first game that they were going to get better, and clearly that is the case as McCabe gets her 14th rebound. They are definitely much improved. And
McCabe has 12 points to go with those 14.
Tagliavia, top of the three. Her 6th. Taylor with 6 of them now. Timeout Tosa West. And it's a big one. We'll take it with them. There's 45.4 remaining. Stick around for the conclusion here on WC. .4 remaining. Tosa West refusing to go away. 62-55. Again, they led for most of this game until about the 6.5-minute mark when DS took their first lead of the second half.
You don't want to.
And there's the pressure. And there's a foul on Keenan. And right back to the scores table is Tagliavia, who's got 6 threes on the night.
LD's shooting 55% from the line.
Well, that's 1 out of 2. And right now, if you're Tosa West, you just hope that 1 out of 2 becomes 0 out of 2.
Correct.
LD, the senior, gets the first one.
I'll tell you, rugby helped her become a much stronger player.
Yeah. But you're used to the contact becomes nothing.
Correct.
And I think right now that's the area where Molly Frost, both free throws, she's got to get stronger. That goes without saying. But she's also small. She's slight in frame.
Right.
And contact moves her.
Correct.
You know, and they think a bump is like I'm getting mauled. No, you don't understand. This is a physical game. And Molly's done a great job. It's no discredit to Molly. It's just, as a freshman, that's what you learn.
Right.
To the hoop. They're going to call it on the floor, not give her the basket. Great move by Runyon. Second time tonight, she looks at the refs and like, come on, give me that.
That was a great move.
It was.
Her. She cupped the ball and
right
got through. I mean,
instead she'll shoot 2.
So my guess is Capper's coming in for Jensen to give offense. And offense meaning ball handlers.
Free throw good, lead 8, 28.4 left.
Yep.
A small miracle is needed here in Wauwatosa for the Trojans to come away with this one. Otherwise, DS is going to handle the battle. It was not easy.
No.
Capper rebound. 7 of them tonight. Get it to Jarecki. And Katie McCabe's going to foul out. 12 points, 14 rebounds. Big night for Katie. Played really well. Or it might have been 13 points. I think it's 13 points. After she took that face plant, she went back to the line to knock down a free throw. Of course, everything's unofficial, so who knows?
Right. Jarecki's a 53% free throw.
Those aren't big numbers. I mean,
no.
If this game instead of 64-56 is 64-62, you know, the hoop gets a little smaller.
Correct. And as we've talked many times, when you start playing better teams,
you need
free throws are huge.
They are called free. First one, no good.
And
so that sliver of hope is still there.
And Alexa's a really good shooter. She shouldn't, she should be at least in the mid-60s.
Yeah, but even go up to the NBA, it was a similar type scenario where you see these three-point shooters hitting all these threes, but they miss free throws. Both of them missed. Bodies hit the floor. But look at that steal. Ashley Jones, no good. Ball batted around. Drecky. Jones finishing. Nope. Ball batted around again, and Frost comes away with it. Final seconds tick down.
Whoops.
Block. Tim.
Get in.
Morrissey cleans it up. That's going to do it from Wauwatosa West. A heck of an effort from the Trojans, but the Dashers come away victorious. 64-56 is our final. For Ed Schwab, our camera extraordinaire. He's Ron Gavinsky. I'm Ed Rowie. Join the three of us tomorrow night from West Al's Hale back on GTV as the Warhawks travel to Hale. Tip-off ideally will be at 7 o'clock. We hope you join us then. Until our next time, we thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful night. DS 64, Tosa West 56. You've been watching